Hi, this is Tim of Iron Earth 701 back for another adventure. We're here in the Allegheny National Forest. I'll kind of show you guys what I've done for this this trip. Did this trip a while back in October of 2019. Started up here at the parking lot and then went down all the way here to Morris Campground, camped overnight, and then I hiked out. And that was a pretty good trip, except for the fact that I ended up with pulling to my glutes really badly, and ended up with some physical therapy for a couple of months. So I decided to do something a little bit less aggressive in this trip after I've done a lot of training, and I think I've got my a lot of my physical therapy back to where it needs to be. So I started up here at the parking lot, and instead of doing what they call the Rimrock Loop, I decided to do what they call the Morrison Loop. So I went down, came over here, then came down. Wanted to find a place to camp around here, couldn't find anything decent, kept going, then reached the junction here. Then I had a choice to make. Do I go all the way down here and then come all the way back, or do I go around? Decided I would go. I talked to a guy here at the junction, said there's some nice campsites over here, so I followed his advice, went up here a little bit, and in fact I found a really nice site. There's part of the abandoned trail. It's got some really nice level area along the creek here, which isn't exactly super legal. You're not supposed to be camped this close to a creek, but I'm not going to tell anybody now. We'll do a very good job leaving no trace. So anyway, and this is already an established site, to be frank. There's a fire ring here and other stuff. I can kind of show you the site here for a little bit. It's got the little babbling brook action, which I really enjoy. On all these, a lot of these outings I do, I try to always stay near a little creek, so I have a good water source, and I just like listening to it and just seeing it. So this is one of the creeks that's emptying into the Allegheny Reservoir. And this just keeps going down. Nice little place here to get water down there. Somebody already built a fire ring here, so I consider this to be an established site. So I'm not having a fire tonight. So that's why I have the camps. Why I have my tent so close. But it's a nice little level piece of ground next to the fire, next to the creek. So this is the abandoned trail here. Keeps going up this way. I'm got to debate tomorrow whether I want to go back to the trail junction that I went around some trees to get to this site, or do I want to try going further up the old trail, which reunites with the new trail according to the map I've got on my GPS. So I'm debating whether I'm kind of tempted to go back and do the trail, the established trail now. Just backtrack, maybe about 100 yards, so I don't have to, because I don't know what's ahead of me. It could be fine. It could be a real disaster. But this is the campsite. Pretty nice. It's along, I guess, the abandoned trail might be the way to put it, with the babbling brook real close by and a little fire ring, and a nice little stand of pines here. Trying to find a place to hang the bear bag here before it gets dark, but it's been not too bad of a hike. All the physical therapy I've been doing seems to be working pretty good. I feel pretty good. Nothing's really complaining. So I will hopefully have a nice hike out of here. It's only a 5.8 mile loop, but it's good. It's good enough. I don't need to end up in physical therapy again. As I keep doing more and more, I'm getting better and better, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable, pretty confident. Anyway, I'm going to look around a little bit. Maybe I will hike up this trail just to see what it looks like, to make sure, to see if I do want to hike up it instead of backtracking. But anyway, there's this tent set up. The only new gear I brought on this trip is I did bring a night core. They call their intelligent battery system, which has it's got the ability to charge as well as have a lantern. I'm going to try that and see if I like it. If that works out well, then it might become something I use more often. Or what I also found online, there are LEDs that are in USB sticks that you can plug into a power supply and turn them into lanterns. So I might end up returning my that night core device to Amazon, because I've got about a month to do it, and I got plenty of Anchor power supplies that I really be a bummer to have all of a sudden become instantly obsolete. All right, well, I will see you guys on the trail. Make a little dinner tonight using Asbit. It was supposed to rain according to the forecast, and then the forecast for today is a 10% chance. Went from being 50 in the afternoon to 50 at night to 10% during the day and 10% at night. So I wanted to bring the wood stove, but I bought the Asbit just because I thought it might be easier rather than soaked, but the weatherman didn't tell the truth, which is fine. I really don't want to be rained on all day. All right, well, I'll see you guys on the trail. Take care. Bye-bye.